Hi all. So this is the chapter number 4 in our Canadian permanent residency success stories. So today we are going to talk about a young couple who have obtained the Canadian permanent residency status, and they came for a diploma, and then in the meantime, we worked on their education credentials, and finally we were able to guide them to achieve their Canadian permanent residency dream. So in this particular case, the secondary applicant was a marine officer. So his qualifications were not accredited by the World Education Service. So they were hesitant what to do. So what we told them, don't worry, let's do a master's program while staying in Sri Lanka. So they got in touch with an institute in Sri Lanka and completed the master's program to overcome the problem of professional qualification not assessed by World Education Service. So we gave them a solid plan and they were able to achieve their dreams. So the lesson that you have to take in this particular scenario, even though you do not have the requisite education for you as a primary applicant or as a secondary applicant, you can still gain it while staying in Canada. And you do not have to do a Canadian master's because that can be extremely expensive. So what we did was we got in touch with an affiliated institution in Sri Lanka, and finally they were able to gain their Canadian permanent residency dream. So let me show you their story. Right, so they retained us on 24th August 2023, and we gave them a solid plan. So as I said, there were issues with the principal applicant's education as well as the secondary applicant's education. So we worked on them and we told them what needs to be improved, and they worked on the language skills as well. Then once they gained 1 year of Canadian experience, they were able to achieve their dreams. So we created an express entry profile on August 28, 2023, and then they received an invitation on September 26, 2023, with the score of 510. Remember, this particular couple had a sibling who has Canadian permanent residency as well. And we took advantage of that as well and prepared the supporting documents. And upon receiving the invitation, submitted the application. And on March 28, 2024, they received the Portal 1 golden email. So we are happy to say that they are happily living in British Columbia as Canadian permanent residents. So the lesson in this particular scenario is, if you do not have the education that is accredited by the ECA here, Educational Credential Assessments here, don't worry, we should be able to work on what is accredited and then gain that credential and gain the requisite marks. And you do not have to do it in Canada because it can be expensive. Do it from anywhere else. As long as the WES approve the credential, you're good. So until we see you again through another chapter, thank you and God bless you.